Hey guys, welcome back and welcome to the show. Oh my gosh, where have I been? Well, I know where I've been. I've been, unfortunately, hospital for a little bit. But anyway, uh, hopefully everything will be better soon. And while I'm out, I've noticed that my subscriber count has plummeted. So people are actively deleting me. It hurts so bad. I'm just kidding, guys. No, but seriously, hit that subscribe button. YouTube, it's an algorithm thing, and I think because changed a little format here, they changed some of their stuff. But anyway, let's go on to this one. This one is so exciting. So, like you guys, listeners to the show, know that I say like I have a background in politics and background in law. This is where I get to talk about the politics part, and it's so exciting. This is hilarious. I had no idea this was happening, and this is like watching a clown crap the bed, okay? Shout out to Amber Heard right there. But anyway, this is so unbelievable. I'm going to read this, and then over the course of a few days, I'm going to try to find some good articles. I'm going to go over, I'm going to share with you and show you some of the insight and everything that happened, the background of this. Okay, but get this. So in Tennessee, the state speaker of the House and others get grand jury subpoenas. Now, this woman right here, next to gay cat in the hat, her name is Robin Smith, and she was a state representative, and she was a former candidate for Congress, and she was a former Tennessee GOP chairman. And the GOP party chairman, they make like $150,000 a year, I think, or they did, or something like that. So anyway, just kind of give you an idea. Just money's going to become part of this as part of the Tennessee Kickback scandal. So today it came across the Tennessee Republican House Speaker, who is Cameron Sexton. He said him and other state lawmakers have been subpoenaed to appear before a federal grand jury in an intensifying federal investigation following a former lawmaker's guilty plea to wire fraud and an alleged political consulting kickback scheme that implicates the speaker's scandal-plagued predecessor. Boy, that's a mouthful. So I'll do the stories on the background of this. This is the breaking news. This is the new stuff. So I just want to do updates on everything. Cameron Sexton. Cameron's a good guy. He's genuinely a good guy. Reiterated that he has been fully cooperating with federal authorities in the investigation since assuming the top House position in 2019 after Glenn Quesada was pressured into resigning from the speaker role. Glenn Quesada was Speaker of the House, and he was... It's like some people you wonder, did they seek that office just to corrupt it? And I mean, he was, you can tell when it was I forget what the guy's name was, but anyway, it was like his special buddy up there, you know, the guy that was with him everywhere, his girl Friday. What's that guy's name? He's not important to me. Well, so maybe this has it. But anyway, this guy, he got busted. Like, he was sending text messages and emails and all this stuff. And he's part of this Tennessee kickback scandal. And he's not an elected official. But he was sending like pictures of like naked chicks and stuff like that. It was like weird, man. This guy, dude, I say weird as like, you don't do that to your boss, man. You don't send it. It's stupid. It's just stupid. Here it is. You're top of the world. You have one of the greatest jobs, most coveted things. If you like politics and stuff in Tennessee, I mean, this is like your coveted position. And it's so weird how they screwed all this stuff up. In a statement, Speaker Cameron Sexton reiterated that he's fully cooperating. Okay. It is not unexpected that I and other members would be called to appear before a grand jury to provide factual statements as part of this ongoing investigation. Earlier this month, a federal wire fraud charge was unsealed against former Republican Rep. Robin Smith. She quickly resigned and then pleaded guilty a day later, pledging her cooperation with authorities as the investigation unfolded. Like a year ago, I think, they raided her office and they raided her house at the same time. And she was like, this is preposterous. I will work 100% with the authorities and whatnot. What I forget all this stuff, but she's like, this is completely preposterous. This is stupid. No, why would anybody blame me? I'm such a good person, dude. I've got so much great stuff. I really hope I get a lot of views on this because this is going to I could do this for a month. Every day for a month, I could talk about this stuff. I even took a break to take a drink of my delicious Diet Coke. Let's see here. Oh, that's the guy's name, Cade Cothran, right here. Federal authorities say Smith, Casada, and his former chief of staff, Cade Cothran, that's the guy who I was talking about earlier, collaborated on a consulting firm, Phoenix Solutions, as a way to funnel money to themselves secretly and illegally through both campaign and taxpayer-funded work. Yeah, it's called fraud, man. That's called fraud. That's called bad news. I mean, dude, this is not the first. Tennessee, I saw one time it was like the most corrupt states in America. And it was like number 1 was Louisiana and number 2 was Tennessee. And I couldn't believe it. I was just like, wow. I know so many of these guys that are elected to the legislature. Well, I used to. I don't know anybody anymore. Do I know anybody? I know Cameron, and just a couple others, really. But great people, the ones I knew. If I ever saw anything that looked like, out of place, I would say, hey, listen, man, you don't need to be doing that, okay? I'd be very plain, very blunt about it. And the problem is that sometimes you get caught in these things because excuse me, I just burped. Excuse me. Gosh, man, I'm excited. You guys got me, I need an antacid excitement here. But, you get caught in this stuff. I'm not making an excuse for anything, but the reason why you get caught up in this stuff is because there's so many things happening so quickly that sometimes, mistakes are made all the time. And it's hard to keep up with the with like any campaign finance laws. They're, what you can and can't do. The best thing to do, well, first of all, you're always going to have campaign fraud, like money fraud stuff, as long as cash is legal. It's just the way it's going to be, okay? But you also, it's like, there's so many stupid little things, like, you can't give a gift to somebody. Like, if you have somebody come and speak, you can't say, oh, thank you for speaking. Like, you may give every speaker a gift, but you can't give one to, if they're elected to office. It's things like you don't know about. You're not trying to yourself do what am I looking for? Like me or you're not trying to get in trouble and break a campaign finance law. That's up to the discretion of the person receiving the gift. And what's that person supposed to do? Like say, oh no, I can't touch that. Just it's rude and it looks bad. That's just one example though. That's just one thing. That's why it's best just to never take anything. Do the Tony Stark. I don't like to be handed things. But anyway, so this whole thing, this is such a great, you talk about how much I love YouTube drama. This drama is so incredible. And it sucks, man, because it's Republicans. And, because it's Republicans. It sucks because nobody should be this way. Last time it was Democrats that got caught doing something like this. What was it? Operation Rocky Top was the name of that one. Federal investigation came in. Now this was called Tennessee Kickback. Federal investigation comes in. Federal authorities say You like how I just start reading this, and I should say, okay, back to the article. Smith, Casada, and Cochran collaborated. Okay, I read all that. Taxpayer-funded work. Prosecutors have so far kept Casada and Cochran unnamed and have not charged them with anything, but they describe the two in easily identifiable terms in court documents. Prosecutors said the three claimed the firm was run by a certain Matthew Phoenix. I mean, dude, that's like Carlos Danger, right? Wasn't that what's his buddy? The representative from New York. Oh, what I can see him right now. What is his name? Anyway, Carlos Danger. I think that was his name. Matthew Phoenix. Dude, that ought to be my new name. I love that. Oh, it's so stupid. They created a story, a backstory for this guy. This is how eaten up with themselves they are. This should really be a live stream. Which Sexton had taken over, would not use the vendor if Cothran's involvement came to light, prosecutors allege. Oh, that's a good one. Let's see here. In fact, it was Cothran using an alias because they feared lawmakers and the House Speaker's office, which Sexton had taken over. It would not use the vendor if... Oh my gosh, so this happened after Casada stepped down from Speaker of the House. That's how crooked this guy is. What a... dude, this guy needs to... He needs to get on the wall. Just get on the wall, dude. You're not going to fix yourself. Society is not good for you. This year, Casada and Cothran have been pushed into resigning as Speaker and Chief of Staff in 2019 over swirling scandals, including revelations they exchanged sexually explicit text messages about women years beforehand. Casada remains... Yeah, you know what they left out? Was that Cothran admitted to snorting coke on his desk in the Capitol. Casada remains a House lawmaker, though he is not seeking re-election. Oh, and has announced a run for Williamson County Clerk. Dude, the clerk is a big office. Like, the clerk's office is, there's a lot of cash involved in that one, too. Oh, man. State campaign finance regulators, meanwhile, have handed Williamson County prosecutors their investigations into Casada, Cothran, and a political action committee named the Faith Family Freedom Fund. Ahead of the 2020 GOP primary election, the PAC attacked then-Rep. Rick Tillis, the brother of North Carolina U.S. Senator Tom Tillis. Rick Tillis lost to Republican Rep. Todd Warner. Warner was among those subject to FBI searches to the legislative building and other addresses in January 2021, alongside Casada, Cothran, Smith, and others. That doesn't make sense to me. Todd Warner? What now? Rick Tillis. I guess he was a Tennessee state rep. And he's the brother of U.S. Senator Tom Tillis. Okay. That doesn't make any sense to me. But anyway. The PAC's treasurer testified in January that she is Cothran's former girlfriend. You don't make your girlfriend your treasurer, you dummy! And opened the PAC because Cothran asked her to. And he promised me he would marry me afterwards. Then I snorted a line of coke off. Never mind. Saying Cothran assured her she was doing nothing wrong and that she took no further action. Hey, fill out these papers in secret. These official government-looking papers. I'll tell you what, this is my advice to you, okay? This is not legal advice. I do not offer legal advice whatsoever. If you listen to any advice I give you, you're an idiot yourself. But my advice would be that if you have official-looking forms and somebody says, you mind signing these as Clarice or whatever the heck he said put her name down as? You're not doing anything wrong. You're just lying on a federal looking or a state looking form. Don't say okay to that. Cawthorn was informed the registry that he is invoking his Fifth Amendment right against self-incrimination. Quesada, who is also subpoenaed, has told the registry he is not involved in the Faith Family Freedom Fund. And that's it. Wow, man, that is so crazy. What other pictures you got here? See here, click. Oh, there's Quesada and Cawthorn. This guy, dude, what a dork. See this Patagonia shirt, jacket? Remember when only hippies wore those? Yeah, that's what I'm thinking right here. Anyway, all right, listen, guys, I love y'all, and don't sign any forms because somebody says, "Oh, don't worry, it's okay. I just need you to use a made-up alias on these." Read the form before you sign it, okay? And then, other than that, guys, oh gosh, man, just stay frosty and hold your books because there's gonna be more coming out. Peace.